My first sermon was preached in December of 1981. I announced my calling right after, October 1st. I told everybody, everyone I knew, I told that I was called. My pastor was waiting on me to accept my calling because he knew that I was called, but I wasn't going to do anything about that. But shortly after he scheduled a date, I'll never forget, it was possibly the third Sunday in December of 1981. I'm up for a whole month trying to get this sermon compacted into a time constraint formula so it won't be all day. And the power of prayer. I preached from Acts chapter 16, Paul and Silas in the Philippian jail, and how they prayed at midnight and they praised God. And man, I talked about that. And I don't know, the first time I preached, I can remember I was a little nervous approaching the pulpit. But once I got there, I saw my loved ones, my family, and the Holy Spirit took away all those inhibitions and reservations about preaching, and it took away the fear. And I entered into that moment with boldness. And I've taken that same sermon, the power of prayer, and built my entire ministry on it, because it's been the foundation of what I've lived by. And I've come a long way just by praying and knowing the power that exists in prayer. So God had me preaching that particular sermon because it's been my mantle, prayer. And just never forget, my pastor looked at it. I was really, at that time, this is kind of waiting on his approval. And I didn't know if I flopped or if I made it. I just remember him coming up after me and saying, this young man seemed like he'd been preaching for years. And it was a powerful time for me. So I think we all seek that moment where your father says, this is my son, in whom I will please. And that was the affirmation I needed at that time. Yeah. Man, oof.